Well, g'day everybody, Steve, Mud Duck here, Mud Duck Sport Drive Touring. Today I'm going to do a review on my drifter draw system. I've had this in the truck for 2 years, so I probably should have done the review earlier. But anyway, we'll take you for a walk around it and show you what it's like. So bear with me and I'll get this all opened up. That's it there. Righto, we'll start off with how the drawers work. They slide on Teflon with the exception of the fridge slide. So what the fridge slide does is pretty obvious. Slides down, holds the fridge. Now I haven't got the fridge on for this particular demonstration. What I did do, I've noticed this with both the sets of drifter drawers I've had, is the lead for your fridge gets caught up. So what I wound up doing is drilling a hole through there and putting the lead underneath, so it folds up underneath everything when the slide slides up, and I just ran the lead down through the back, and you can see that it just goes out through a hole. Now obviously when it's plugged into the fridge it doesn't get caught up like this, but it folds underneath the fridge slide and out of the way, so it can't possibly get tangled. And obviously the fridge just bolts down on the four of those things. And it vents nicely at the back because it's open at the end. Now we'll move around to the drawers. And what we've got here is the two main drawers. I think this is called the Drifter Touring System. I don't know exactly, I'll look that up later. Bottom drawer I use is just full of tools. It's heavy as all crap. I just keep a pile of stuff in here. I've got their optional top drawer in, which I use for just about every bloody thing. Heaps and heaps of tools in there. When I'm getting to me tools, I'll just throw it up on top, just dig stuff out, and it's all easy to get to. Now these drawers, as I said, they're about 2 years old, and I think if you look around them, you'll say they look like they're almost new. Carpets only got tiny little signs of wear on the top. They slide perfectly well. Like I said, this one's really heavy, but it slides really easily. Top drawer, a very similar size. In this one I keep some cooking gear and a few extra bits of wiring and stuff. This particular box here is just full of cooking utensils and saucers and so on. Butane stove in the back. Bits of gaff tape that you will have seen being used occasionally, connectors, extra pots and pans, so nothing special to show there. And it also slides just as well. What I don't know if you've noticed or I've shown you, or if you've ever watched the drifter video, it's up the back, there's a catch there which you can pull down. I won't pull it down now, you pull it down and you can take the drawer right out. So there's always ways to get to it. I've got tie down rings on the top of this particular model, so I can hook anything I like up to it, which has been very handy. I also got the half cargo barrier fitted at the time, which holds my inverter, a whole bunch of extension speakers, 12 volt power outlet, all inside the car. The other good part about the drifter setup is this pull out table here. Now if you watch any of Luke's videos you'll see him do this, but I'll do it for you anyway. Table comes right out. It's got the fold out legs. Now these are no particular height, but they're all height adjustable. So you just plonk them out however you want. Now I won't adjust the height of it at the moment. I have often had it level with this and had it coming up that direction. Nice solid table. Good for extra bench space. That's how I use it quite often, or just use it as a stand-alone table. Really handy, and hasn't been an issue at all. I've used it a lot. Another good feature with it is when it's in place here, and I've done this before, I've had to fix things on the side of the road quite often requires a bit of soldering or something. That bench height there is good if I've got to lead in and solder or do electrical connections or something. This is nice height for a lot of cooking, but sometimes it's just nice to have a bench. So if you only pull out this far, really solid, good little bench space. And it just clips in, it won't just slide out. In the sides of these panels lift up. I'm not going to lift them up today. You've seen lift up pockets before. They lift up and you can put stuff in behind there for extra storage. What I've done on the passenger side here is I've wired up a Anderson plug there. It's not a 50 amp lead like you'd expect it to be. It's about 5 or 10 amp. That's powered off that switch there. It's not exciting. I fitted these switches in myself. That one there actually lights up my LED strip on the tailgate here, which I never showed you in the episode of Toys when I shot it for this. But overnight, that's as bright as. I'll probably throw a clip in of that just to show you what that looks like in the dark. So it's only a short clip, guys. There's not a lot to add. It's just a good little system, works like a champion. And after 2 years of abuse, not an issue, nothing at all. So if you've ever thought about spending money on drawers and you want a really good quality set that doesn't let you down, I'd give the Drifter ones a go. I've certainly enjoyed them. As I said this before, this is my second set of these. I had a set in the Prado as well. And the only difference with the Prado ones is I had a second table in above the fridge here. But the Prado doesn't have a tailgate, so I thought it was handy to have 2 tables. With a tailgate, that's a table anyway. Just use the second one, and that pretty well covers it. That's it, guys. Really short clip, just to let you know how well the Drifters have been going. They're expensive, but yeah, I think they're worth it. I don't expect these to have any issues at all, ever. But as I said, 2 years of abuse. They've just survived the big 12,000k excursion, worked faultlessly. Anyway, that'll do for this one. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Right guys, just before I finish this one, this is what the front of my drawer system looks like. Best part about drawers made out of timber is it's good to mount stuff on. So what I've done in here is, being an amateur radio operator, I've got a world of radios in here. I've got everything mounted, UHF up here, one of the amateur radios there, the HF amateur radio here, second UHF here. The heart of my electrical system is the fuse box here. It's taking power from both batteries. One's an auxiliary battery, one's a start battery. Start battery runs the comms gear, auxiliary battery runs the fridge. It's all hardwired in, it's all fused. So don't need to tell you too much about that, but that's the best part about it being timber. Just screw stuff onto it. That cavity was naturally there, so that made it really easy for putting the radio gear on. So we've got the half cargo barrier that I've got supplied by Drifter at the same time. Obviously the safety aspect of that, plus it gives you places to mount stuff. Now, we have a lot of radios, a lot of speakers. The inverter sits on there. Really high-tech mounting system, guys. A couple of zip ties. But it sits solid as a rock. And then I did the same thing with a 12-volt socket. And that one's just an auxiliary light, which is probably not powered up at the present. So, yeah, that's all we've done there. It just keeps everything tidy and gives you plenty of room to store stuff in the back. So that's pretty well it for the front of the system. Very handy bit of gear.